episode. I don't think that's what you call it, but first show, that's sort of like a series thing. But first one, so welcome. Thank you for coming very, very much. Thank you. As you can see, I do have a sign. Hopefully I'm going to be getting like a light up sign. This is literally, I just made it literally before I went on. I had to paint it all and I had to dry it with a hairdryer to get it dry in time. And this, it will be, you know, like this, I'm going to have it proper sign sort of thing. And also, as I go through it, I will have to, like, the pictures, I'll have to go get it. Like, my mother will pass it to me. But I'm hoping, once I work out how to do it, I'm going to have it fully set up, like a proper thing where you can see it go past. And it's all going to be all fancy and stuff, and it'll just come up on screen. The only issue is I don't know how to do that. But I thought, you know, it would be good if I just set it all up already for it. But then it turns out that it would, like, basically I wanted you to, like, sort of see my channel grow inside of a sense, you know, so you can see it all work out and see my sign coming next week and see, you know, things coming up and see how it progresses, and, you know, the more followers you get into it, and hopefully it should be, you know, a proper good news channel. And I'm probably thinking, what is news? You know, am I going to be saying about politics? Am I going to be saying about this? Am I going to be saying about that? Truth is, I'm not going to be saying about that at all. I'm going to be saying about all exciting and interesting news. There will be like a few sad news, but majority of it will be just be sad and interesting. Not sad, sorry. The majority of it will be happy and exciting, and it'll be different news that you will think, where did she get that news story from? And I'll be thinking, I don't really know, you just came. But also, I don't just going to get the news myself. I want you to bring the news to me. Sounds a bit weird as well. But I want you to comment below or email me on, I had to write this backwards, so mind the handwriting, I had to write that backwards. Matilda12@live.co.uk. Email me if you say you have an event on, I'll talk about it and advertise it. Or if you have an interesting story, I can either, you can tell me an interesting story and I'll repeat it on, so I'll say the story. Or I could give you an interview or a Zoom call or meet you in person or whatever, and you can become the story yourself. So, what I do, oh, by the way, also, this channel will be the news thing will be hopefully every Saturday at 6:30. The reason why I say hopefully is there will be a chance like I'm performing, but I will tell you in advance, so I'll either tell you on the show before, or I'll do a live, or I'll make some form of notice to say, look, this is not going out on that day, or I'll change the day. But why don't we just crack into the news? So first one is this is like honour to, you know, all of our steam train fans and my steam train fan, because I am a steam train fan. I actually saw one today actually. This is the Black 5. Now, you obviously probably will know what the Black 5 is. But the thing is, what they're doing is something very, very exciting, which I could do with no drum roll, but I can't do it right now. They're doing a thing where you can actually go on the steam train. I don't mean by just going for a little journey. I mean by drive it. Yes, anybody can go drive it, as long as if you're over the age of 18. I'm not over the age of 18. So I rang them up and I had a little chat with them, and I did quite, you know, a lot of persuasion, you know, to say please, but it didn't work out due to the fact of, you know, stuff. So anyway, this is the train. There is the train. So this will be the train that if you want to, you can actually go drive it. So you'll be in that little footplate there driving it. You have your little head sticking out waving. The train, by the way, is 45212. And it was down at Peterborough, yeah, Peterborough, NVR Railway. So if you happen to have £450 lying around per person, you can go on there. It is like about, I think you're only allowed 2 people on there, because obviously you need to have your driver as well. So you can drive it, learn how to drive it. You can also shovel the coal, you know, fuel it, and you can also learn theory about it, and obviously be on the train as well and see all the glorious about it. And so that will be very, very exciting. So you might as well get yourself down there. By the way, it's on the 4th of November. You do have to book in advance, and you get 50 miles range, meaning there's 15 miles range where you can go around in the train. So that's very exciting. So if you do get down there, then do it. And if you do go, please tell me, and I could even give you a little interview with that and say about how your experience was. But anyway, second story. Now this story is a very, very interesting story, I find, at least, and we did it quite locally, and it's about the salmon leaping, and I'm going to give you a little clip of it, so here you go. Got sound on there, isn't it? Bad, isn't it? Right, so here's a little clip of me interviewing somebody, and I just want to say this interview is already posted. I posted quite recently, meaning it's like minutes ago, or hours, time, and it's already had nearly 200 views. So here's a little clip, and once you finish watching this news channel, please do go have a look over there.
Usually when they often do come up, like this time of season. Oh, so you're in prime time, aren't we? Yeah, prime time.
Back from the sea, all the way back here to where they were born, spawn and then die. That's the circle of life.
Circle of life, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, like what do you film? Like do you just film salmon, do you film it?
No, any wildlife.
Any wildlife.
Yeah, I've travelled quite all across the world. Canada, Africa, India, Australia, Europe. So it's all wildlife, but in the daytime I work in the building trade.
So there's just a little clip. Now you might think, oh well, I'm not that into salmon, but you are into salmon when you watch this video. Trust me, it just when you go there, it gets you like quite grippy off. You're like, oh, where's the salmon? Wait, please jump up. And so we had to wait quite a while to get the salmon, but we did get it. That man waited over 4 hours. Now you need to go see that interview because of this. He says loads of other things, like what he had for his dinner and stuff. Anyway, we had a little joke thing at the beginning and stuff, and not just obviously the interview as well. There's my trip and going around, and there's a beautiful scenery. So there's just stunning scenery, and there's just so many things going on inside this video. So you need to watch it. So please, obviously watch it after this video. No, I don't want you to go. So watch that after this video. But they come up from the Irish Sea. You see, they're born inside the Irish Sea.
No,
Then
they're born at the Stainforth, and they come from the Irish Sea back to where they were born to
so
spawn.
they're born in Stainforth, then they go to Irish Sea, and then they potter back to spawn, and then I think they die. Sadly, but a circle of life apparently. It is a circle of life. Not apparently it is. Yes. And they go up the River Ribble. I actually I went to a place where they did like a little talk about the River Ribble, so that was very interesting. So interesting river, and that's also where Ribble Head is, obviously the famous viaduct. And so obviously please do watch that video, and obviously wait till I finish doing this. Next news. Now you might have remembered I did that little video of the ropeway down in Clapton Ropeway brickwork, so they get the ropeway and bring the bricks down. So I'm going to show you a little clip of that, and that was a video, and I have got some news about them. I'm not just showing you clips, I haven't got news about them. So this is just a little clip. You can go watch this video and just go onto the videos and just scroll down a bit and you'll find it. Just see the one of the ropeway. So I'll just show you a little clip and then we'll I'll talk about it.
Place where people aren't allowed. I'm not allowed, but I've got the footage. I'm not allowed in there. Up inside the quarry, I'm not allowed, but I've got the footage. We're gonna go up there. When we get the full place, it's gonna be absolutely awesome. So come on, let's go. By the way, there's also a pool inside the field, which you might know I have a favorite type of cows, so come on, let's really go.
So, that was that. And it was very, very enjoyable. As you can see inside the video, we did, as I was saying, was we got loads of the area and places that people aren't supposed to go and stuff, and it was absolutely wonderful. We did like a really long walk the day before, and we got sort of lost, and then we had to do another walk the day after that, and then we got on the right route. It was a bit confusing, was that? But yes, but the news point is that and they're going to have to do mothballed due to decline in demand for bricks. So it is quite sad news because it doesn't mean they're being closed, it just means that basically sort of like taking a break sort of thing. But they're not fully taking a break. I think they're still sort of like running it now and again. What it is that they'll have people on site, so there'll just obviously be limited people on site. So I suppose in case you don't get broken into, and also keeping the place all up to date. So once they get back to work, it's just already nothing's changed. Like it's just normal basically. They have done the mothballing before in 2010. They were built in 1924, and they've been doing getting the bricks for.
I think the ropeway was built in 1924. They've been building the bricks from 180 years, but it's the only gravity-fed ropeway. Because
it's basically they go up to these mountain bricks, get the bricks, and then the centre place is down below, so further away. And they, instead of having to bring machinery backwards and forwards, they just have this ropeway that does it itself. It runs itself. It doesn't need any power. And it's the only one inside pretty much the world, really.
I think it's in Europe, definitely.
Yeah, definitely in Europe. I think it's the world though, but definitely in Europe at least. So it's a very, very impressive site. I mean, I drive past it nearly every day, so it's very, very impressive.
So I'm hoping that keeps going because it's something that doesn't want to be lost. And the only positive thing is it's been mothballed before, so it might be just something that's going to happen. It's just a short period of time while, you know, things are a bit unstable in the whole of the world, really, and hopefully it's going to start up and running again. We hope. We don't want to lose it for certain. It's a wonderful place.
And they still have the bricks up there, because I remember from interviewing them said they have like 100 years worth still of bricks, and they're still carrying on.
Yeah,
So they still have the worth of bricks.
It'd be extremely sad if it went.
Very, very, very sad if it went. Next topic
is events, and one event that somebody sent to us was the Auto Jumble in Newark.
Auto Jumble tomorrow. So obviously you're gonna have to get yourself down there. Still wait till I finish.
Don't set off now.
Starts at 8 a.m. It's Newark, and it's at
It's Newark and Notts Showground.
Newark and Notts Showdown.
And apparently it's just full of Auto Jumble stuff.
So why not get yourself down there? If you need a part for, say, your classic car or your bike and motorbike, then get yourself down there so you can get your part there and all, you know, get all running. And also, I suppose if you just need extra parts, because, you know, it's not always every day you get a jumbo sale. So you need to get yourself down there for other one. And in breaking news, in very sad news as well, one of my subscribers, Rob, he sadly slipped and broke his ankle.
He thinks he might have broken his ankle. He's on the way to hospital.
But he said that he was very happy because I did a live today, so I cheered him up. So that was all good.
So sending our love to Rob.
Sending our love to Rob.
If you're in hospital now, I hope everything's all right. I hope you haven't broken it. And if you have, I hope it's all going well for you.
Shall we read some comments?
Have you got a comment?
I've got a few. Hi Matilda, love your train video. Thank you very much. Yes, I fully enjoyed it. We were expecting the train to go backwards today, because we just tend to go backwards through Bentham. But it actually didn't. It went forwards, and it had the full carriages and the diesel on the back. So that was very impressive. So I was very happy to see that.
It sounded absolutely
awesome.
Beautiful.
We could hear it from ages away, like we were just waiting there, and she didn't come for a while. So you can actually still check that live out. So I recommend finishing
on the other
this.
channel.
Did we?
Yeah, because I don't just. Oh, sorry, no, the live is on this channel, and I've got a little clip of it on the other channel.
So once you finish watching this, watch the salmon one. Nightfall out. Watch the salmon one. Then watch the live, and then go on to my other account, which basically search up Matilda Walden. You'll see this account, and then you'll see another account that's like my smaller account, where I put like smaller videos on. So please look at that, and also the videos are on there. So lovely night work cut out for you.
Yes, Northern Transport Hub. It is the Neen, however you pronounce it, Neen Valley Railway, MVR Railway, and it's on the 4th. We wanted to do it, but as Matilda's already said, she's not old enough, so that was unfortunate. And Tracy, yeah, you've got to get down to Stainforth. It was an amazing experience. We loved it. Hi Joe, all the way from New Zealand.
Hello.
I'm doing very well, thanks Robert. All treatment's going well at the moment, thank you. Any vintage vehicle rallies locally coming up? Oh yeah, we've got one. I don't know the dates and time for it. I'm sure there's one, so I will put that in the news next week.
Yeah.
I think there is. I think I saw one advertised. But it's a while away, so we were going to do it this week, and then we thought it's a bit later on. But if you're thinking, to get your car in, I have messaged them, and it's closed for cars. So you can obviously visit, but I know it's closed for cars, but I can't remember all the details. But I will put that in for next week, definitely. Hi Jason, he says, hey Matilda.
Hello.
And Northern Transport Hub went on a chippy train for a birthday special.
Chippy train? Was that like eating chips?
There's a wood train. Isn't it for wood? What's a chip? Well, there you go. What's a
Well,
chippy train?
Chippy train? Yeah, tell me please. And also, as I've said inside the beginning of this video, if you have any interesting stories or anything, or like have an event on, please do message me. Either email me on Matilda Walden.
Had a diesel because of the fire risk. So it must be carrying wood if he said that. Had a diesel. It must be a train that carries wood. It has to be. So that's what he put. Had a diesel. Fire risk.
I have seen one of them, but I thought I wanted to see one quite recently, but I just never seen one come past. I always think that, and that's one of the things I love about freight trains is the things they have in the back. I always like that more than
the freight.
Yeah, the freight. What did I say?
He said a lot of the things I love about freight trains is the things they have in the back, and I said the freight.
So yes,
went well.
Yeah, do you think
But
that's...
yeah, so it's going to be, we'll tell them it's going to be every Saturday at
Yes,
6:30.
so this is going to be every Saturday at 6:30, and obviously we're going to just come up a whole week. We're just going to try and come up with new news. Well, I mean, I'm not going to try.
And please,
find
please
it.
send stuff in. Even
Yes,
if you've
please
just
send
got,
stuff in.
and it doesn't have to be car or steam related. If you have
It
a
can be
car
anything.
boom or event going on,
Anything.
it's all for the subscribers. So if you've got something that you want us to promote, just give us a shout on matilda12@live.co.uk.
Absolutely anything can do.
And thanks, Jason. We are doing a bit more live as well because of winter. You know, it's such short times now, and the cold and everything. So we're
There's
still
not many
looking at
things on
things
it, though.
like the salmon, obviously, and doing stuff. But it's, you know, it's like there's not as much things going on. So we'll be doing a few more live things. Hence why we think this news thing is a good idea.
Yes, and I've always wanted to do my news channel. When next live videos, just feel free to comment anyway or anything like that. But anyway, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Remember to check out the salmon video and the train video and every other video. Thank you so much. Bye.